Hey everybody, it's Dr. Joe, and the folks at Biomed DB Designs LLC sent me their Sunny Bay lower back heat wrap to review. So let's get started. Disclaimer alert, disclaimer alert. So the first thing I really like about their lower back heat wrap is you can see how large it is. So a lot of times on your lower back, you really want to cover the whole back area. And this is about 18 inches by 10 inches. So it really is a nice large area to cover. And so another thing that I really like about these heat wraps is, as you can see, they're cordless. So a lot of times if you have a heating pad on, you have to plug it into something, you have to kind of stay in one spot. But since this is heated up in the microwave, you heat it up for about a minute. It has some instructions on how to do it, and then you put it on and get that heat for a while. So that's really nice, and I like that as well. It makes you a little bit more mobile if you have it on you. They also have made some new designs where you have here an actual way you can just tie it on. So a lot of times that works really nicely because, other ways that sometimes things have a closure on it, it might get stuck on your shirt or it might wear out over time. But since you can just kind of tie this, it makes it really easy to take it on and off without catching it on your clothes. And also then you can tighten it a little bit more or loosen it up a little bit more depending on how snug you want it on your body. So that's really nice. They also locally source their material, and usually it's wheat, flax, or lavender. And so that's really nice because it's just natural components as well to heat it up. And so what I also really think is neat about this is you can also use it for cold therapy. So you can put it in the freezer for about 60 minutes and get your cold therapy. And I know a lot of you will always ask me, should I heat? Should I ice? When should I do it? And there's a general rule, which sometimes is different depending on your injury, but most of the time for the first 24 hours after an injury, you usually want to ice something or do cold therapy because that kind of helps calm down the inflammation. But after that, if you're wanting to do your stretches and exercises, heating it up before you stretch and exercise is good because that loosens up those muscles to help you kind of stretch and exercise. And then doing the cold therapy afterwards to kind of calm down any of that inflammation or that excitement of the cells that you got from your workout. So that's usually the general rule. After that first 24 hours, if you're just doing it to feel better, whichever one really makes you feel better is usually fine, unless your doctor or therapist has told you to do something different. So again, you can see this is really cool, and once I put it on around my back, you can see it covers everything, which is really nice. And again, the tying method to me is really nice because if I want it, more snug, I can. If I want it a little bit looser, people who are different sizes, that's great as well. And they also have one that comes in an extra large size for the tie. So you can see that's a lot longer. It's up to 72 plus inches, which is really nice. So it has the variety for people of different shapes and sizes. Depending on what you need, you can have those options as well. And they have different colors and things like that. So that's really, really fun. And so I also really like their Sunny Bay hands-free neck wrap. And so you might have seen me in the past kind of talk about their neck wraps, which are really great, but they've added something on. They've got this new elastic band. And so what that does is that just helps it stay on a little bit more secure. So again, you can be more mobile when you're doing it. So if you have it on your neck, this makes it really nice where you can just kind of pull it around and then it stays nice and tight. So it's not super tight where I can't breathe, but it's nice and snug, and then I can move around and bend around and it stays in place. So that's also really, really nice extra feature to it as well. So you can, again, as I said, do it for heat or cold therapy. And for the neck one, they also have a longer strap option as well. And you can see that there's different colors. So I really like all of that. And again, just making it so it's a little more mobile because you don't have to plug anything in and stay there for a while. So going back to the lower back heat wrap, it doesn't just have to be for the lower back. Since it's such a large area, you can use it for larger areas of your body. It works really well for the shoulders as well. You can kind of wrap it around like this and then put it underneath, tie it on. And again, it's nice and firm. I can move around. It's not going to fall off and it stays in place. So it really is pretty versatile for any part of your body. You can use it on your leg, maybe the thigh area as well. And so just because it's the lower back heat wrap doesn't necessarily mean that's just what you have to use it for. But again, really nice way of getting something on there for heat or cold just to help get you feeling better. They also have a whole lot of other products if you want to check them out. They have a nice brochure here that you can see. They have some other different kinds of wraps. They also have different colors and styles that you can see here. And again, different products. So make sure you go check those out. And if you're interested in purchasing any one of the heat wraps or their products, you can click on the link up there. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking down there. And remember, be safe, have fun, and I hope you feel better soon.